Shane Warne, widely regarded as one of the greatest bowlers in the history of cricket, was an Australian cricketer known for his exceptional skill as a leg spin bowler. Here is a detailed biography of his life and career. Full name: Shane Keith Warne. Date of birth: September 13, 1969. Place of birth: Upper Ferntree Gully, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Date of death: March 4, 2022. Place of death: Koh Samui, Thailand. Nationality: Australian. Nicknames: Warne, the King of Spin, the Sultan of Spin. Batting style: right-handed. Bowling style: right arm leg break. Role: bowler, primarily / lower order batsman. Height: 6 feet 1.83 meters. Spouses: Simone Callahan, married 1995 to 2005. Children: Brooke Warne, Jackson Warne, Summer Warne. Early life and background: Shane Warne was born to Keith and Bridget Warne in Melbourne, Australia. Raised in a sports-loving family, Warne showed a keen interest in cricket from a young age. He played various sports as a child, but it was cricket that captured his heart. He attended Mentone Grammar School, where he honed his cricketing skills. Warne's early cricketing idols included Australian greats like Alan Border and Greg Chappell. Career beginnings: Warne's first major breakthrough came when he was selected to play for Victoria at the age of 18. He quickly established himself as a promising leg spinner, playing for the Victorian state team. He was initially overlooked for Australian national selection, but Warne's patience and perseverance eventually paid off. He made his debut for the Australian national team in 1992 against India in a one-day international, ODI, but it was his Test debut in 1992 against Sri Lanka that truly marked the beginning of his legendary career. Rise to stardom: Warne's rise to global prominence came in 1993 during the Ashes series in England. In the second Test at Old Trafford, he delivered one of the most iconic deliveries in cricket history: the ball of the century. This stunning leg break delivery to England's Mike Gatting bamboozled the batsman and announced Warne as one of the finest leg spinners of his generation. Warne's skill at spinning the ball and his ability to outwit batsmen quickly made him a fixture in the Australian team. His deceptive flight, sharp turn, and cheeky demeanor on the field made him a crowd favorite. Playing style and technique: Warne was known for his deep understanding of spin bowling, his ability to turn the ball prodigiously, and his exceptional tactical mind. His bowling revolved around his leg break deliveries, which could turn sharply from outside off-stump to hit the stumps or catch the edge of the bat. He also bowled a variety of other deliveries, including the flipper, googly, and top spinner. While Warne's bowling was his most powerful weapon, he was also a highly competitive player with a fiery temperament. He frequently engaged in psychological battles with opponents, often winning the mental game just as much as the physical one. Achievements and records: Test career: Warne played 145 Test matches for Australia, taking 708 wickets at an average of 25.41. He remains one of the highest wicket takers in Test cricket history. ODI career: he played 194 one-day internationals (ODIs), taking 293 wickets at an average of 25.73. Hat tricks: Warne achieved a hat trick in ODI cricket and also took multiple 5-wicket hauls in Tests, including several remarkable match-winning performances. World Cup: Warne was part of the Australian team that won the 1999 Cricket World Cup, cementing his status as one of the best in the limited overs format. Warne's career spanned from 1992 to 2007, and his contributions to Australian cricket were instrumental in the team's dominance during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Retirement from international cricket: Shane Warne retired from Test cricket in January 2007 after Australia's 5-0 Ashes series victory over England. His farewell series was an emotional moment for cricket fans worldwide, as they bid farewell to one of the most charismatic and skilled players in the game. He continued playing in limited overs cricket, representing Australia in ODIs until 2007. After his retirement from international cricket, Warne became an influential figure in world cricket, mentoring young bowlers and offering commentary and analysis on the game. Post-career activities. After retiring from international cricket, Shane Warne became a well-known media personality, working as a television and radio commentator for major cricket broadcasts. He was also involved in a variety of off-field ventures, including poker and a highly successful clothing line. Warne's love for poker was well documented, and he participated in high-stakes tournaments, even having some success on the circuit. In addition to his media career, Warne was also heavily involved in charity work. He established the Shane Warne Foundation, which supported various causes related to children and education. Personal life. Warne's personal life was often the subject of public scrutiny. He married his longtime partner, Simone Callahan, in 1995, and the couple had 3 children, Brooke, Jackson, and Summer. However, the couple separated in 2005. Warne's relationships and public persona attracted significant media attention, but he was known for his sense of humor and strong connections with his family and friends. Health issues and untimely death. Shane Warne's life was tragically cut short on March 4, 2022, when he passed away from a heart attack at the age of 52 while vacationing in Thailand. His death shocked the cricket world, and tributes poured in from all corners of the globe. Warne's legacy, both as a cricketer and as a larger-than-life personality, continues to inspire generations of cricketers and fans alike. Legacy. Shane Warne's impact on the game of cricket cannot be overstated. His mastery of leg spin revived an art that had been in decline, and he inspired countless young bowlers to take up spin bowling. Beyond statistics, his charisma, on-field theatrics, and larger-than-life personality helped make cricket a more engaging sport for millions of fans. Warne's contributions to the game were recognized with numerous awards, including being named one of the 5 cricketers of the century by the ICC in 2000. He was also inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame in 2009. His name will forever be associated with legendary performances, tactical brilliance, and the unforgettable ball of the century. Shane Warne's death left a void in the cricketing world, but his legacy continues to shine through in the way he changed the game, particularly for leg spinners. He remains one of the most beloved figures in cricket history. Shane Warne's influence on future generations. Shane Warne's impact on the game of cricket is far-reaching, transcending mere statistics or victories. His legacy is built not just on his unparalleled skill, but on his ability to captivate audiences, inspire young cricketers, and revolutionize spin bowling. Inspiring young spin bowlers. Warne's influence as a role model for aspiring cricketers, especially leg spinners, is immense. Prior to Warne's rise to prominence, leg spin had lost much of its mystique and was seen as a dying art. But Warne's flair, both in his bowling and his on-field presence, brought leg spin back into the spotlight. His ability to generate both prodigious turn and subtle variations made him a valuable figure for many young cricketers who sought to emulate his craft. Many cricketers, including those who grew up watching him dominate international cricket, have credited Warne for their decision to take up leg spin. Among them are prominent bowlers such as Pakistan's Yasir Shah, England's Adil Rashid, and India's Ravichandran Ashwin, who all cite Warne as a major influence on their careers. Even in the post-Warne era, his spin legacy endures, with bowlers continuing to study his techniques to improve their own skills. The art of leg spin revived. Warne's genius lay not only in his technical brilliance, but also in his adaptability. He had a keen cricketing mind that allowed him to evolve his bowling over time. Initially known for his leg spin deliveries, he expanded his arsenal with the flipper, googly, and top spinner, and his ability to deceive batsmen with flight and subtle changes in pace set him apart from his contemporaries. He frequently spoke about the importance of self-belief and the willingness to embrace risk as a spinner. Warne was a strong proponent of taking the attack to the batsman and playing mind games, which elevated the mental aspect of bowling to new heights. He famously said, "If you can't get the ball to spin, you might as well be a fast bowler." Through his fearless approach, Warne helped to revive leg spin as a potent weapon in modern cricket. His effectiveness in all formats of the game, Tests, ODIs, and T20s, proved that the art of spin could thrive in any era. Posthumous tributes and impact on the cricketing world. Shane Warne's untimely passing in 2022 left a massive void in the cricketing community. Tributes from fellow cricketers, coaches, commentators, and fans flooded in from all over the world, marking his impact not just as a bowler, but as a character and ambassador for the game. Tributes from fellow cricketers. Some of the most heartfelt tributes came from Warne's peers and rivals. Australian players like Ricky Ponting, Adam Gilchrist, and Glenn McGrath praised his unparalleled cricketing acumen, while also remembering the infectious personality that Warne brought into the dressing room. England's former captain, Michael Vaughan, described Warne as a master craftsman and one of the most exceptional cricketers to have ever played the game. Even players from countries like India, Pakistan, South Africa, and the West Indies, where Warne often forged fierce rivalries, took time to express their admiration for his skill and spirit. Indian cricketer Sachin Tendulkar, with whom Warne shared a number of famous on-field moments, said Warne was one of the greatest cricketers of all time, while also remembering their many battles on the field. Impact on Australian cricket. Warne's death marked the end of an era for Australian cricket, one which had seen unparalleled dominance. His combination of skill, leadership, and charisma had been instrumental in the Australian team's success during the late 1990s and 2000s. The golden generation of Australian cricketers, including Warne, Ponting, McGrath, Gilchrist, and others, was one of the most successful in cricket history. Warne's passing was deeply felt not just by Australians, but by fans worldwide who had followed his career with admiration. A global cricket icon, Warne's popularity transcended borders. Whether it was playing in front of packed stadiums in India or at iconic venues like Lord's in England, Warne had a knack for entertaining crowds. He was a pioneer in the growth of cricket's global appeal, and his contributions to the sport went beyond just his performances on the field. Post-retirement involvement in cricket. After retiring from international cricket, Warne continued to be deeply involved in the game. One of the most notable aspects of his post-career was his work as a mentor and coach. He was involved in coaching various cricket teams, and his expertise was especially sought after by younger spin bowlers. His insights on spin bowling and the mental aspects of the game were widely valued. Commentary. Warne's commentary career helped him remain a prominent figure in the cricketing world after his playing days ended. His charismatic and often humorous commentary style made him a fan favorite. His in-depth analysis, combined with his sharp wit, made him a sought-after voice for major cricket broadcasts. Warne's engaging presence in the commentary box became a staple of the cricketing landscape, especially during major tournaments such as the Ashes and the World Cup. T20 leagues. Warne was also a key figure in the rise of T20 cricket. He played a role in the inaugural Indian Premier League (IPL) in 2008, where he captained the Rajasthan Royals to victory in the first season. His tactical acumen, leadership, and performance as a bowler in the shortest format of the game cemented his status as a cricketing legend even after retirement. Shane Warne Foundation. Warne's philanthropic efforts were an important part of his legacy. The Shane Warne Foundation, established in 2004, focused on raising money for various charitable causes. It supported initiatives to help children and underprivileged communities, focusing on educational and health-related programs. His charitable work continued until his passing and left an enduring impact on many lives. Shane Warne's legacy. In the years since his passing, Warne's legacy has only grown stronger. Statues in his honor, tributes in books and documentaries, and special events dedicated to his memory have helped immortalize his place in cricketing history. His incredible career, punctuated by game-changing performances, iconic rivalries, and moments of brilliance, has left a lasting imprint on the sport. Warne's death also sparked a broader reflection on the significance of his contributions to cricket. It was a reminder that while individual achievements are important, the impact that a player can have on the global community, through inspiring future generations, Creating joy for fans and fostering camaraderie among fellow players is what ultimately defines a legend. Shane Warne may have left the field, but his spirit, his passion for the game, and his unmatched skill will forever be remembered. As cricket continues to evolve, the benchmarks that Warne set for leg spin bowlers, as well as the larger-than-life personality he embodied, will endure for decades to come.